Okay, let's try gold skill. Gold strength seems powerful.
G'day. Now, don't go shouting about it. I keep a low profile.
Give me a fang. Preferably one of the toxic variety.
It's over already. We barely got off.
At least it's a little bit more damage to clean up once this isn't enough.
Now this is health food. Literally.
Just upgrade my barrel. Could try to dupe the barrel. I'd rather be stronger now. This is what? 160 plus 120. I do have enough damage in 10 seconds. Strength does make the dupe better. Vanessa feels like shit because all the new item boards are built to be tanky. Maybe.
Sails down, anchors. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Okay, did not have to waste the upgrade hammer. Four to 5 falls off the cliff. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be going for it this aggressively if I didn't have gold strength, but we'll see how it feels. Pig started with gold income. First hour is Curio, B1, B2, and a sharpening stone. What? It's your first hour. What does that matter? you could go to Curio. You can maybe find a rocket boots. It's hour 1. What does it matter? It's not like it's showing you the dog. And you know you can't get the dog for the rest of day 1.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Damage!
You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
Neighbors could be good too, yeah. Happy to get this fight. The best item to dupe on Vanessa. Probably Pearl. Maybe Jellyfish.
Waste of gunpowder.
Yeah. Maybe we get
Make
Ramrod randomly.
not war. Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Don't even really want to pick these up.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with. I hope that brat Quixel was watching. Happy to exploit you. I mean, help you. Maybe I
Okay.
could sell this to my employees.
Still could throw the upgrade hammer on this if I want to make sure that I'm winning the fight. It's probably better than trying to dupe it.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
When playing boards like this, you really don't want to take early losses. The game is much easier when you're just 10-0. Game is also much easier when the game lets you click on your opponent.
It makes this more fun. We're out to dethrone
Helps a lot.
the king, not to squabble with nobody.
Yikes.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
That's a strong one.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Yeah, this comp losing B1, B2, also a really big deal. Makes like the random switchblade, the random pet rock, random hand axe a lot worse when they're stuck at bronze.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. You're a smart one. For your
I didn't even know that that was a command. Hotfix is just in the patch notes. There were a bunch of changes.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Not stuck, I guess.
Smart shoppers.
Really needs a figurehead now.
New is for
Yeah, probably more important than it was.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
I'm faster than lightning! But the
Drip's
bazaar will
drip
go
has
dark
ended.
without me!
Oh, it's Grip ended his stream. I guess that's why the viewership bumped a bit. Welcome, Crippers. Try this.
Higgles is a test of will, and I will crush you. I can't believe it. You're almost as good as Yurden.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
You're right-handed.
I spent half my life mastering that technique.
By right-handed, I meant left-handed, but
9 years.
I'll accept right-handed. Ready to grief the switchblade, I guess. If I'm gonna grief something.
My fight
Seems pretty good with
you,
dive weights and depth charge this
but
patch.
insist.
That's a lot of stuff that's not doing anything for a long time. I don't know how you make that board fast. Like, dive weights and depth charge both just got significant cooldown nerfs, too.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
Whoopsie with the expansions.
That's been sitting there
I mean, there were some nerfs. There were some buffs, too.
waiting for you. Hooey! Now,
Kind of a weird
that's
hotfix.
warms my rusty circuits to see that find on.
way to make slumbering primordial? No. Not a single time.
You're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Feeling a little poor for cults. I think we have the damage.
You
Should have
bring
the
your
damage.
city ways to the dead grass. I'll show you where to stick 'em.
Yeah, I haven't put a depth charge on my board yet.
Dead grassers remember.
I just haven't been in the spot that wanted to play
Meet my cousins.
for that item.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
This isn't our moment, but I'll be here when it is.
You seem lighter.
I think I'm pivoting to
I
burn.
think you had a breakthrough.
Let's see. If we get dock lines, maybe we can Probosk. Maybe. What's this? Double damage if only friend. It's not a lot of damage. Kind of have enough gold to go here.
Experience is treasure. I will share mine.
Pet rocks is not only. Yeah, we'd have to cut the pet rock. That's true. I was looking to see how much damage it was. I was gonna figure out how to actually play the board after. If we were to sell the Ganjo, is it that good? I don't know. I lost to it a few times, I've beaten it a few times. It was definitely good. I think they were trying to be more cautious with the expansion items, just with the whole state of things. It was definitely one of the better items in Vanessa's pack. And when you lost to it, you were losing to it.
I do not teach violence. I teach mastery of it.
You should
Yeah.
know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Buy
I may
items
be
on day
young
one?
for a captain,
What do you mean?
But I've seen my share of storms.
So Langshan's the most OP thing in the game? No. Not even remotely close.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
They died out. There's less of them than there were. There's a lot of Vanessas because Vanessa's the free-to-play hero. And the people that have been playing for a while want to play with the new stuff, and Dooley doesn't have any new stuff. I think we played against, what, 2 Doolies in our last pig run in 12 rounds? Haven't fought one yet this run. He exists. There's kind of nothing going on with him right now. There was a bit of unbonking. Uzi's back.
Spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
Saw board. Day 1 was just a single gold tier crow's nest. Nothing else. You can't get silver shop on day 1. I don't know. Can you get offered silvers in shop day 1? I've had good treb runs. I have none of the pieces that make a good treb run.
Use it well. Make me proud.
By the day one of the patch, they make a change after 24 hours. Yeah, I mean, if you want to have access to new content, you're still going to buy it on day one. They might get changed, but you still have the new content. You expect them to just not change the items? I'd much rather them be proactive in changing things than leave them in an improper state for a week or 2 weeks. I don't think people were buying them to farm wins. You can farm wins with just the free stuff. Way overblown. Like, we've been playing non-expansion pig, and we've 10-winned all of our pig runs. Yeah, I mean, just think of it as you're buying the ability to play with some new items on the characters. Like, I would have bought them even if I didn't know what the items were. Some of the numbers got tweaked, but, like, the spirit of what the items do is still the same. Like, I agree it would have been really shitty if they were still hotfixing things the way that they did before, where they just had to remove them from the game in order to hotfix them, but... Like, they're still in the game, you can still play with them, they just are toned down a bit. Hey, Alexi, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1s. Welcome, everybody. People out, molding up losing to any board, calling it pay to win if it was new cards, people hated that. Yeah, I mean, that's also just, like, one of the issues with the system, right? Like, when you beat a board that's playing pay to win cards, you just say that they're low rolling. When you lose to a board with pay to win cards that's high rolling, you say it's because they bought the cards, even though they could have just been high rolling with the base set and still beaten you. Like, it's just a perfectly designed system for maximizing the field ads. Not usually the thing that you want to optimize for. If you don't buy the pass, you still get the rewards at the end of the season, except expansions, which you can buy with gems. Do you still get the rewards at the end of season? No? You gotta go through the pass to get the stuff from the pass. But you can buy the expansions for gems afterwards. But I feel like you're not asking that, because that's strange to expect. Is that about the puffer nerf? Yeah, I mean, was it a nerf? Kind of a buff at Diamond. It's definitely a buff to the things around puffer.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay. You could hold this for the enchant. Which is it really doing?
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist... Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
That's almost a scary amount of shield. And then I realized our health bar wasn't moving, and it stopped being a scary amount of shield. Maybe a captain's wheel. Or a hydraulic squeezer. As much as I love Crane, it's the kind of thing you only really want to pick up right before you're able to upgrade it. Because I'm not playing it at gold. Would maybe try to make it work at diamond, but it's locking up the gold for a long time. Might have damage. Bonk and Diamond Freezer still died to 1 second at Lottle. Yeah, Lottle's really good.
See that plank? Walk it. Haha. Now this.
Not sure that this is better than just looking at silver skills. It's not that much life to give up. It's just better enchants is the problem.
Discounts for peace.
Deadly Rock Friend is so good. Oh, maybe it is. Pet Rock, Deadly, double crit chance bonus. Yeah, that was probably worth doing. That was probably worth doing. Knows you a lot of the ticket situation. You know you get way more now, but it feels bad. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. I got inventory bugs, so I'm exiting the menu.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Dock line proboscising.
You're
I think I
all
am dive
guided
weighting
by
though.
what you needed.
Seven-second dive weights. We put it, they maximize the field bats. Yeah, like, I don't actually think the systems are that bad. They're just implemented in such a way that they feel awful to interact with. Like, yeah, the pay-to-win is capped at $10 a month, but like, I'd much prefer a system like this to a card game where you can spend, like, hundreds of dollars to get cards and still not get them all. But, like, it does feel bad. You get more ranked tickets now, but you're not, like, incentivized to log in anymore once you've used all the ranked tickets. That feels kind of bad. Like, if you burn through the battle pass in the first half of the month, you're just not getting any more ranked tickets for the rest of the month. That feels bad. Even if you have gotten more ranked tickets overall.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I should warn you.
Like, looking at it from a purely mathematical perspective is, like, the systems aren't that bad, but nobody does that. And I don't blame them for it, it's just, like, not the way people are wired. But it's like the devs looked at it mathematically instead of how it's going to be received. normal games, enjoy the game for free as a casual. Yeah, but you're not getting anything for it. There's like no battle pass progress towards it. You're not even like sometimes getting a ranked ticket to feel like you're making progress on your account.
Make deals, not war. I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
So I've found the wheel. To get 10 wins once every other day. I feel like most people are not using their ranked ticket every day and also 10 winning once every other day, but I'm sure there are some people that were. I certainly was, but I also play a lot. Like, even just the free ranked ticket a day is an hour a day. Admire my diplomacy. I don't know how I should feel about that. It feels weirdly backhanded. Maybe I'm just like extra cynical based on what I've been reading over the last few days.
Wormcats fight without weapons, but you will need them.
Oh boy.
I have not died, but it must be very...
So 10 wins no longer give me a ticket. It means playing unranked feels bad unless you somehow don't have a ticket. Well, as long as you still have like quests available, I think it's okay. But yeah, there's just like no rewards other than quest completion.
Forget those sweet and sours! Come get your spies!
We're just playing the game. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. A lot of people won't see it that way.
I don't feel pain!
That was
Pain!
spooky. Huh. Yeah, Unranked doesn't give tickets anymore. They moved all of the tickets to the free battle pass. Wow. I mean, we've just been talking about how it's not really that big of a deal. Like, you're getting more tickets per month than you were generally. But yeah. It is... They have maximized the feel bad of the system. Even if the system's not really all that bad.
Small items, small people. I love them all. Am I even a master merchant?
You have X hours of gaming time per day. You have working other stuff. You give me quests. You're time limited on. It'll change how you think of the game. Sure, I mean, but the daily rank ticket does the same thing, right? I feel like the daily quests are pretty easy to just accidentally complete in a game without thinking about them. I haven't really had any issues completing the quests. They seem like they just happen. Got the only feature you wanted this patch. People just see how many people your ghost killed. I would like to see the fights of the runs my ghost ended.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
100 regen daily quest seemed hard. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, I haven't completed that one yet. Or I haven't seen that one yet. What's in the hotfix? The hotfix is on the patch notes page. If you're on YouTube, you can also rewind to the beginning of the VOD. We went over it for like 10 minutes at the start of the stream.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Ooh. They did buff this. They sure did buff this.
You'll be back with bruises.
Oh, this hotfix was actually a hotfix? You love to see it. It is here at 45 at the moment. I had one weekly quest that was taking forever that I just ended up re-rolling. I think I even completed 2 of my 3 weeklies on the first day. Yeah, we've gone back and forth on a few things. Let's upgrade 50 or 100. Yeah, it was... I think mine was upgrade 100 items to gold. And the progress on that one was really slow. I still would have finished it in a week, but it was taking way longer than the others. Our wallets is messed up, though. I mean, every company's got to do it.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
See the price on the sub pass come down. $20 is Netflix money. I mean, I play the game more than I watch Netflix. You also can play the game totally for free. You still get a majority of the content. Always going to be at least one character that you can have all of the stuff for without paying. Oh wait, we have it again. Sick. Always buy the pass before the sub. The pass gets you the content, the sub just makes it easier to go infinite ranked.
My fight isn't with you.
Yeah, after you play the game more, you'll know if you want the sub or not. But the pass gives you the expansion cards. I thought we were losing that. Yeah, there's definitely some people buying the sub out of protest.
Hello.
These upgrades are fine. That weight's a weapon. Yep, that's why it was so good. Because now this is a multicasting weapon, which charges the trebuchet more. The dive weights do. They're a multicast thing that hastes. So it's a lot of treb speed, basically. The first activation is multicast 5. It's applying 5 hastes and activating a weapon 5 times. I'm generally a big Anchor fan. Your flavor fail, the dive weights are by far the best trap item.
Try taking a nap underwater?
Yeah.
This belonged to a great sea king. I mean, probably.
Oh yeah, Bazaar is a great resource for knowing what everything does. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see YouTube chat for the next hour. Sorry, YouTube chat. I'll try to bring it up in another tab. All the tools that sync your chats together have a quota on YouTube to where they will commonly run out of quota like an hour before the day rolls over. Speed on the weights. No, I didn't obsidian this. I guess we just do this now. See what our board looks like. It's a very slow first activation. Once we get going, we're pretty fast, though.
We deserve no mercy.
Everything that gets a red number is a weapon. I think that's true now. Gunpowder? Nope. XP versus +1 burn. Oh, I should have something else next to Anchor. Yeah. I do want to be hasting the weights, though. Maybe I do still get more out of this. Yeah, I probably do. More ammo is good. Still get Oceanic Rush from this.
The Bazaar
Oh.
is the only sea I sail.
Yeah.
No, get out of here.
Diamond Oceanic Rush.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh, should I get right-handed on it? Yeah, we could be min-maxing right-handed better.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Can just invert the board. Probably a bit better.
The Bazaar's
You
a
got for me,
crazy
JJ?
place, right?
Our pet rock
So,
upgrade.
How about this weather where...
Love that.
Oh, you leaving?
It's not getting at 8 different types. It should. Can you screenshot the board?
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Oh, yeah, the size doesn't count. That might be where the confusion is. Still enter a ranked game with 100 gems? Yeah.
Those ribbons in your hair look like seaweed. So cute.
This orchid's cool, but doesn't really fit anywhere. I think I'd rather be playing the captain's wheel. Would rather be playing the anchor. And dock lines with the kite is great.
Really? I thought for sure you'd like these.
Size thing's weird. I think should count for purposes of gameplay. Why does it show up in this? Yeah, I said the same thing a while ago.
I have 50 worlds to rule.
I don't know, non-weapon slow is pretty crazy. Maybe we should just go for that. It does slow down the wheel and the dock lines, but it's so much thick-eyed value against anyone playing non-weapons.
Pitiful appearance.
It's so much XP, though. Just the guaranteed value from this fight is so much. Huge. That's for gameplay though, things like on first large use. Yeah, but like you can see the item size by looking at the item. Why is it in the tags too? Especially when it's not a tag.
Good fighter. Impressed.
The classic conduit dock lines. I have conduited so many dock lines. Yeah, these did used to be color-coded, didn't they? I'm not sure what the colors meant before, but they did change it a bit. There's no outline around them.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Yikes. Okay, that's a scary board. Thank you, dock lines. We...
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
I heckin' love arguing semantics. It's the best thing to argue over. It's always so productive and leads to the best conclusions. No good ammo. Oh. This fight doesn't even have a gunpowder. I guess parting shot's okay. I was just looking for an excuse to not go to the frost fight.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
Weirdly worse than dive weights.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Should be worse than the Treb here. 30 max health for the fight. When you haste or slow, charge this 1 second. Yeah, I know they were bugged last patch. I don't know if they fixed it. Whatever.
That looks like the Cretaceous era?
Game, please. Remember seeing a bug fix for it? Yeah. It's still permanent. Incredible.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Thank you, chocolate bars. Thank you, chocolate bars.
Aha! We could use you in the fight on Pelago.
I think I only bought chocolate once that run. Yeah, Trebuchet dive weight's still probably pretty good even after the nerf. Definitely a lot worse than it was.